A petrol station in Birmingham has been raided as part of a major armed police operation, and guns have been found. Inside, officers discovered a stash of deadly weapons, including several firearms, machetes and knives. 7 people were arrested at the scene. West Midlands police say this could be one of the biggest weapons seizures in the region in years. Here's everything we know about the raid. The raid took place at the Gulf petrol station on Clayton Road in Birmingham. It happened during the early hours of May 7, 2025. West Midlands police launched a targeted, intelligence-led operation. Multiple specialist units were involved. These included armed officers, drone teams, dog handlers, and detectives from the Birmingham Organised Crime and Gangs team. The operation began at around 2:30 a.m. Police moved in quickly, surrounding the area and sealing off nearby roads. Clayton Road was shut down, and multiple cordons were put in place. It was a large-scale response, with a heavy police presence throughout the area. Inside the premises, officers recovered several firearms. The exact number and models haven't been made public, but police also seized large machetes and combat knives. The weapons were hidden on site, likely stored for a future use or distribution by local gangs. 7 individuals were arrested and taken into custody. Their identities have not been released. At the time of reporting, no charges had been formally confirmed. Police say the suspects are being investigated for firearms offences and possible gang links. This raid was part of Operation Target. It's West Midlands Police's ongoing campaign to dismantle serious and organised criminal groups. The operation has already led to hundreds of arrests and dozens of weapon seizures in recent years. Detective Chief Inspector Sarah Beach, who led the operation, called it one of the most significant in years. She said, "We will not stop in our pursuit of criminals who access and use firearms, which cause so much misery to our communities." Police believe the petrol station was being used to hide weapons linked to gang activity. Using everyday businesses like petrol stations or takeaway shops as stash points is a known tactic. These locations appear legitimate and attract less suspicion from the public. That makes them ideal for storing weapons or drugs out of sight. After the raid, the scene was locked down for several hours. Clayton Road remained closed, and nearby shops were forced to shut. Forensic teams arrived and began examining the site and cataloguing the weapons. Every item recovered will now go through ballistic testing and forensic analysis. Police will check if any of the guns were used in past shootings. They're also testing for fingerprints, DNA, and other trace evidence. Detectives say further arrests could follow depending on what the investigation uncovers. This raid comes at a time when gang-related violence in Birmingham is rising. There has been a noticeable increase in incidents involving knives and firearms. Many of them are linked to feuds between rival groups operating across the city. Operation Target was launched to disrupt these networks. It uses surveillance, community intelligence, and rapid response raids. The goal is to remove weapons from the streets and prevent bloodshed before it happens. What concerns officers the most is how gangs are embedding themselves in ordinary places. A petrol station, open to the public 24/7, was allegedly being used to hide weapons for criminal use. That's why intelligence-led raids like this are so important. Police say they will continue carrying out operations based on credible intelligence. Their aim is to protect communities and stop serious violence before it begins. Local reaction to the raid has been mixed. Some residents expressed shock that such activity was happening nearby. Others praised the police for acting before anything could go wrong. Community leaders say enforcement is important, but not enough on its own. They're calling for more youth services and better access to education and jobs. They believe tackling gang crime starts with tackling the root causes. For now, the 7 suspects remain in custody. A significant haul of weapons has been removed from the streets. Police say their investigation is far from over. This case shows just how deep organised crime can go, even in places we'd never expect, and it proves that police are watching, gathering evidence, and ready to act. For more verified UK crime updates and police investigations, subscribe and turn on notifications. Thanks for watching.